genuinely, from the depths of my soul, am not that type of person. But it seems like I keep getting mixed up with the wrong people. Like, I'm just done. Like, I don't want any friends. I don't want any girlfriends. Nothing. I'm done with everyone and everything. Don't understand it. I don't understand it. I genuinely don't. And it's like, I think the craziest part is like that was in response to me saying that I miss her. I didn't even say anything bad about her. I've never said anything bad about her. I have stuck by her side. I have stuck up for her. I have lied for her. I have been there for her. But Amber Lynn's just a master manipulator. I'm just a wizard of manipulation. I'm going to be the professor at the manipulation college. Like, ever. I genuinely, from the depths of my soul, am not that type of person. But it seems like I keep getting mixed up with the wrong people. Like, I'm just done. Like, I don't want any friends. I don't want any girlfriends. Nothing. I'm done with everyone and everything. Don't understand it. I don't understand it. I genuinely don't. And it's like, I think the craziest part is like that was in response to me saying that I miss her. I didn't even say anything bad about her. I've never said anything bad about her. I have stuck by her side. I have stuck up for her. I have lied for her.
Well, hello. Good morning, everybody. Are you all ready to get taken to school by the professor of manipulation? It's lovely to see you. Hello, good morning, everybody. Thank you all so much for being here. Sky, Voodoo, Raina, Grammy, Wolfen, Raven, really very annoying J3030, Just Jenny, Moz, hello, Sane, hello, I Heart Lucy, hello, Hannah, Kate, hello, everybody. A pleasure to see you again. I hope you're all doing fabulously well. I only have a very short amount of time today, like less than an hour. So instead of sitting through the reality speed that is Foodie Beauty's current anxiety live stream, no thank you. I thought, why don't we just catch up with our girl, Miss Amberlynn Reid, in a couple of pieces of recorded content. Now, to be fair, we do have a Let's Talk to also watch, just in case this is super short, which it may well be, because it's only like 20 minutes worth of content, and we'll see how chatty my mouth is today. We're going to start off with 2 full days of eating, What I Ate Today, episode 5. This is 4 minutes and 44 seconds, and you can already tell that our girl Amber Reid has fallen off the diet cycle. And then we're going to catch up with her recent upload from 4 hours ago, entitled, I'm Leaving YouTube, and the truth about how I got cellulitis. The truth is, you got a bacterial infection in your leg from walking through water, probably with an open wound, and you're leaving YouTube. Oh boy, it seems she's taking a break. Sky, you're leaving YouTube as well? Oh. Well, don't go. Suze, hello, good to see you. Lindsay, Catlu, Kate, hello everybody, good morning. Thank you all so much for being here. Hi, my name's Zach, lovely to meet you if you're new, and thank you very much for returning. If you are coming back, I'm not a mental or physical healthcare professional, just a guy who lost some weight, talks about things on the internet, watches way too much of too many people. I'm also not here to bully, shame, hate, harass, or humiliate, just here to talk about the produced and monetized content that we're seeking on this platform, because it's all about what choices, choices about what we say, choices about what we put on the internet, choices. Jane says, when she says she walked through a flood, does she mean a large puddle? I think she means a puddle. Yes. Pour one out to those Walmart flats, everyone. They are not well. Okay, let's get started with a full day of eating with Miss Amberlynn. Oh, wrong one. There we go.
Hello. Welcome to another What I Ate Today video. So,
hello. I'm going to try to pause a lot because 4 minutes is not a lot of time, and I have a beverage.
if you've never watched my What I Ate Today videos, just know I used to weigh 572.4 pounds.
Amby, honey, you weighed 472.4 pounds in like 2019. You're at 520. You are 50 pounds off. Let's call a spade, a shovel, and a wizard. You are 50 pounds off your highest weight, which was 6 years ago. I don't see the progress, but okay.
Everything I eat today is drastically better than what I eat on an off-track day or a day where I literally do not care about weight loss. And yet,
You should probably care about weight loss every day if that's a goal. Just saying.
surprisingly, there are
Hey, Oceana, good to see you, honey.
those days I'm counting all my calories on
And a funnel's a funnel.
Noom. And by the way, I do have cellulitis. I am feeling kind of down today. I think the antibiotic is making me not feel the greatest. So today's what I ate today video is
It's always something, gal.
going to be kind of lame, but I'm still going to show you guys every single thing that I eat today, which is Thursday, because that is part of my YouTube schedule, and I don't want to be a flop and be unsuccessful in that.
Well, she's leaving YouTube, so flop city.
I know today's video is going to be super short because I'm literally just going to be showing you what I'm eating. I'm not going to like have any extras to it. I'm also going to be filming tomorrow's food as well. So for my first meal, I am just having 2 of these beef and bean green chili burritos.
Ooh, these sound good. I've not had one of these. If Amber were ever in a position where finances were a thing of her focus, I feel like burritos are the perfect meal prep. They're so good. 290 calories per one. It's hard to gauge the size of something using only Ambi's hands, huh?
I usually always have 2 at once, so.
Oh, okay. Well, that's like 600 calories on what I think look like pretty medium-sized burritos.
This is actually the first time I've ever tried this exact flavor. I had 2 of them yesterday and they're genuinely so good. I usually just get the kind in the purple bag, but I realized I really like green chili. All right, so I have my burritos in the microwave and I'm just having a water with it.
Okay, maybe those burritos aren't that small.
And after my burritos, because I want something sweet, I would be having 4
Oh, they're not that big? They didn't seem like jumbo burritos. I know about jumbo.
of these butter cookies, and 3 of them is a serving, but I only have
Are we counting calories today or no?
4 left, so I'm just gonna have all 4. So with my food, I will be taking my antibiotic.
Okay, oh my god. Oh my god, what is this?
Alrighty, so my next meal, I made some pasta with some shredded chicken.
Oh, be nicer to yourself. At least put some peas or something in that. That looks... What's wrong with that chicken? That's not real chicken. Is that chicken in a can stuff? Is that what that is? Not wop. Wet. No, punched. Is that canned chicken? Oh, no. Yeah, it looks like it. Like it's kind of gravy-y and the fibers are really short. Oh, God, this makes me so sad. This looks like dog food. No offense. A dog would probably be happy to eat this, but this looks like dog food.
And I have some seasoning and some
Wet-ass poultry.
Parmesan cheese. All right, so here is my bowl of pasta, and
I ended up having another bowl a couple of hours ago. Girl, what happened to that big, like, veggie plate you were having for lunch? Like, take a couple of those things and put, even, like, a side of broccoli for this. If half of your plate was broccoli and half of it was this sad, wet chicken noodle monstrosity, I could see it. But, like, I don't know. She really does love macaroni, don't she?
just gonna have 1 bowl. And with my pasta, I will be drinking a lemon lime Gatorade Zero.
Oh, did you go for a run? What's this?
Which I have recently discovered. This is one of my favorites.
Are you... What?
I ended up getting a large Diet Coke from
AC, good to see you, honey. Macaroni.
Chick-fil-A. They're 12-piece
More macaroni.
grilled nugget.
Wait, is that macaroni or eggs? Oh, it's macaroni. That sauce looks dank. Look at that. Someone's gonna need to explain this to me. Also, I thought we didn't like Chick-fil-A. That looks like butter. That looks dense. Yeah, I mean, if we were ever to care about our arteries, we might not eat this. Just dense. Sorry, Ambi, back to you. I'm so sorry for interrupting you every 5 seconds.
One of my favorites. I ended up getting a large Diet Coke from Chick-fil-A. They're 12-piece grilled nugget, where I ate 9 of them. A small mac and cheese.
That's a small mac and cheese? Bro, I don't know.
Because this mac and cheese is super rich. Like, I might be fat, but it's even too rich for me. And I also got a chocolate chip cookie.
Okay. So we led in the conversation with the Diet Coke, which I can see. 12 grilled chicken bites or whatever. Girl, just bake your own chicken. What are we doing? A giant cup. You say small, but that's a lot. That's a lot for your second pasta dish of the day. Mac and cheese and a cookie. Fabulous.
So I want to drink 3 water bottles.
Lindsay, I think a grilled nugget is literally just a chunk of like chicken breast that was grilled.
In a day. This is my second one. Forgot to show you guys that, but
Ooh.
Here is my third one.
Oh, 3 bottles down, chat. Ask Pattery of ounce.
Also wanted to show you guys all the liquid that I put in my body. So that's the end of today because I don't plan on eating anything else for the night. I did just take my second antibiotic for the night because it's 2 a day. So I take them at the same time every single day, AM and PM.
Oh, Chick-fil-A's mac is delicious. I mean, it looks like cheese compounded. I wouldn't be surprised. Chicken Scripts, thank you for the super chat, honey. Chicken says, canned chicken has too many sodiums.
Anyway.
Thank you, Scripts.
Anyways, I'm gonna go, and I will see you guys for tomorrow's day of eating.
Okay, bye.
All right, you guys, welcome to the next day. I'm gonna be showing you everything I eat today, but I'm just gonna do a voiceover. Hope you enjoy. So for today, I had 2 more of these burritos. I think they're super tasty.
Not on a plate, though. We got paper out. Hey, Shadell.
They're pretty small, but they're decent size. It satisfies me. Burritos, I think they're super tasty. They're pretty small, but they're decent size. It satisfies me.
They're pretty small, but they're decent sized. It really satisfies me. Girl, I don't even think it... I think there's cognitive decline. I think that Ambi has gotten so used to just saying words that they've stopped having meaning. I don't even think she knows she's talking. It just happens.
Burritos, I think they're super tasty. They're pretty small, but they're decent size. It satisfies me.
I don't think she knows what she's saying. Ruthie, thank you for the super chat, honey. Ruthie says, PSA for the Chick-fil-A boycott. Jack in the Box has waffle fries now, and they're superb. Oh, there you go.
Also have my first water here, and
I've also not tried Jack in the Box.
before I went out, I had a lime lemon Gatorade, which is a favorite. Had another water bottle with my antibiotic.
I'm not going to lie, Ambi. I don't need to know whether or not you're taking your antibiotics. And I especially find it weird that you're focusing so much heavily on it in your what I ate todays. Are we concerned about the calories in the antibiotics?
Lime lemon Gatorade, which is a favorite. Had another water bottle with my antibiotic. And then I had a Diet Coke.
Oh.
And then I got a cheeseburger.
Oh. Are we logging this all in Noom by any chance? Have we stopped that? Have we fallen off the wagon? I think we may have fallen off the wagon, yeah. As I have often said, if you are someone who's counting calories, I would highly recommend learning to and focusing on cooking at home. It does make the process a lot easier. What would you even call this on Noom? Sure.
With some sidewinders, and I had just the tiniest bit of ranch. Because as you guys know, I'm What is a gry? A dry girl.
Oh god, she even sounds defeated. No, we're off the wagon.
And then I came home and had king size Almond Joy.
Which, funnily enough, it says 4 pieces down there. At 110 calories a pop. So this little chocolate bar is 440 calories. That's wild.
Because I have a massive sweet tooth. I have drank 3 water bottles, both yesterday and today. Alright, you guys, so it is time for food for thought.
Oh, yay.
If you had to improve one thing about today's food intake, what would it be? So the last 2 days, I think I would just change the things that I was eating. I am allowing
As simple as that.
moderation, so I am allowed to eat those things, but I wish I would have ate more healthy choices with it. Was there a moment today that you were about to fall off track, but you stopped yourself? These last 2 days have been weird for me because I have definitely stayed under the 3,400 allotted calories, but I
Have you? How do you know?
haven't been making the best choices, so I don't know if I should.
Also, is she trying to hold on, go back. So she's trying to tell us that on day 2, she only had 2 burritos, a Gatorade, and this. I don't believe that. Oh, and an Almond Joy. I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all. No, I do not I'm sorry, Ambi. You lie. I do not.
You guys know I'm a gry. What is a gry? A dry girl.
I feel very lied to once.
And then I came home and had king size almond joy because I have a massive sweet tooth. I have drank 3 water bottles both yesterday and today. All right, you guys, so it is time for food for thought.
Angelica, hello.
If you had to improve one thing about today's food intake, what would it be? So the last 2 days, I think I would just change the things that I was eating. I am allowing moderation, so I am allowed to eat those things, but I wish I would have ate more healthy choices with it. Was there a moment today that you were about to fall off track, but you stopped yourself? These last 2 days have been weird for me because I have definitely stayed under the 3,400 allotted calories, but
I forget when that changed. It was a few days ago that she was arguing that it needed to up. Was it Noom, maybe? Maybe it was a change on Noom.
Haven't been making the best choices, so I don't know if I should even consider it on track 100%. Was I staying under my calorie goal? Yes, but I
You don't know that.
wasn't making good choices. But to answer the question, yeah, there were several times where I wanted to stop counting calories.
Have you been counting calories? I can already tell she is mad at the diet. Were you counting calories? Do we see, like, we have never seen, and chat, forgive me for my suspicions. I've never seen, we saw the little weight loss graph in Noom, but we didn't see any logging of food. We didn't see any of that. We saw what Ambi wanted to show us. And in this one in particular, I feel like we're not going to see it. So I don't actually think we were on track. We might have been on track for like a week. I don't think we're on week 5 of being on track, dearie.
Do you consider today a successful day for you? No one else, just you.
Bear, she's mad. She's big mad.
Why or why not? I was successful in counting my calories, but I was not successful in the foods that I chose. 50-50 is not as good as 80-20, but I counted calories, so there's a victory. I didn't do great though. So I'm gonna say overall, no, I wasn't successful.
Because remember, like, she started at what? Like, she started by telling us, oh, you guys, what I eat in a day is like 2,600 calories, and somehow we've crept up to 3,200, which I understand is within the band that Noom was suggesting to her. But I also think that we won't be on the diet. Well, we won't be on the diet next week because in the next piece of content, Ambi's going to tell us that she's not coming back to YouTube for a while. And I'm assuming that's because she fell off the diet wagon.
End this video. I know it was kind of lame. I'm a little low energy, but that's gonna happen. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Okay, bye. Time for the next piece of content. Thank you so much for sharing with us what you ate across 2 days, Ambi. Lies. I am leaving YouTube, and the truth behind how I got cellulitis. You're ready for this. Let's go. Hey guys, welcome to the weekly vlog. So if you have not seen my weigh-in video, I have cellulitis due to walking in the flood. That's not how it works, girl. Why can't you just be honest? Because it was flooding here a few days ago, and I got cellulitis from it. If you want to hear... Yeah, Angelica, cellulitis again. I think this is the second or third time now. I don't know. It seems like Ambi just stopped telling us she got cellulitis, and now it only really comes up when the barrel's quite dry. Yeah, I'd probably be quite shocked if she were honest and said how many times she's had cellulitis. Hear the whole story and everything that happened. Watch my weigh-in video that I posted a few days ago. It'll be a few days ago for you guys. I haven't even posted it yet in my real time because I literally just filmed it. So I just feel like super under the weather. Like I still did my live stream today and I felt off in it. I did the best that I could though. I did not want to film my weigh-in at all. Oh, I need to go watch Salty Crap. Literally forced myself to do it. I did not want to vlog today, so I didn't. But I normally vlog on Tuesdays and today's Tuesday, so I kind of just wanted to like have at least one clip, which is this, because... Not the wet nuggets, Izzy. I don't know. It would have drove me crazy if I didn't at least vlog something. I am seeing my mom tomorrow. I think we're going to have like a girls' day. We definitely both need it. Only if I'm feeling better, which I have my fingers crossed because I am on antibiotics and they are going to start kicking in rather quickly. Okay. What? Because that's just how it goes. Like I know all my signs of getting cellulitis and I always get it taken care of really quickly. So I always catch it before it gets hecticana, if you will. How often do you have to get cellulitis for that to be a thing? Hey guys, so it is the next day. I'm trying to decide if I want to wear my hair up or down. I guess it really doesn't matter. But I am going to go hang out with my mom for a little bit. We're actually going to go to the movies. And this movie theater, like you sit in these seats and like the leg part goes up. So it'll be good for me to rest my legs for my cellulitis. This is just a cellulitis vlog. What is going on? And I know there's a reaction channel who has decided to put out the narrative that my cellulitis is a lot worse than I actually let on. Oh my god, girl, it could be. Who knows?
No, not at all. Because the minute I see it,
No, you guys, reaction channels are silly, and my cellulitis is the best cellulitis. It's actually fine. I'm so used to cellulitis, you guys. It's basically nothing. 1, smuggling's the worst. 2, cellulitis can develop and turn into something worse. You should not be proud of the fact that you are so familiar with cellulitis that you can get ahead of the curve. That's good. That's a good thing that you've gotten ahead of the curve. But girl, that's not because you should be so familiar with cellulitis. What are you talking about? How often does this happen? I'm the best at cellulitis.
part goes up, so it'll be good for me to rest my legs for my cellulitis. And I know there's a reaction channel who has decided to put out the narrative that my cellulitis is a lot worse than I actually let on. No.
I'm not going to say it's worse. For me, personally, I'm going to say it could be a lot worse. And I can't imagine the strain on the human meat wagon that occurs when you consistently get cellulitis. Girl, like humans, I understand that there are people out there who perpetually deal with things like infections, and that sucks. But that should not be a goal for you, Ambi. Like, Ambi can literally do things within her lifestyle to improve not just like her autoimmune system, but like just across the board improve her lifestyle. And she chooses not to, because fuck the haters. I'm gonna have my mac and cheese. Okay, girl. That's crazy behavior. So smug.
There's a reaction channel who has decided to put out the narrative that my cellulitis is a lot worse than I actually let on. No, not at all. Because the minute I see a tiny little red moment in my leg, I actually make my telehealth appointment immediately for that day, and I'm immediately put on antibiotics.
You put on antibiotics from telehealth? They don't want to run a test or anything? Huh. What happens if she doesn't know cellulitis? Like, wait, what was the line? She doesn't know nutrition like I do. We don't know cellulitis like she does. Hold on. Chat, I'm going to leave you with a babysitter. Okay, I'm back. What was I saying? I mean, I think it's beneficial that telehealth can help with all of that, but I don't know. I would want to go and actually maybe see a doctor, get some bloods taken, question why I'm getting cellulitis every other week.
Actually make my telehealth appointment immediately for that day, and I'm immediately put on antibiotics. I have expressed this ad nauseum. When I catch my cellulitis this quickly, it makes it extremely manageable.
JJ, thank you for the super chat. Cellulitis.
And the antibiotics I'm on is called doxycycline. I'm not good at pronouncing stuff like this.
Okay, sure. I have no idea what that is. Doxycycline. Doxycycline? Doxycycline is a broad-spectrum antibiotic for the tetracycline class used to treatment of infection caused by bacteria and certain parasites. It is used... Oh, tapeworm? No. It is used to treat bacterial pneumonia, acne, chlamydia infections, Lyme disease, cholera, typhus, and syphilis. It is also used to prevent malaria. Right, so a broad-spectrum antibiotic. Got it.
And I'm supposed to take them for 14 days. So I take them twice a day. But yeah, it's literally pretty simple. Like, I went to bingo a Saturday.
Doxycycline is a great band name. Anyone is welcome to it.
Night is when I stepped in the flood. All right, you guys, so we made it home safe and sound. It's pouring, it's flooding everywhere. Like, we have flood warnings. And it's genuinely scary. And then
Why does she gaslight us so?
It was literally Sunday morning when I woke up. I noticed the issue. It was actually Easter, but I don't celebrate Easter, neither does my mom. And thankfully, my telehealth doctor was on call, so I was able to have like a really quick appointment with him.
What do you mean your telehealth doctor was on call? Is telehealth not just like a group of individuals who are answering health-related concerns? Isn't that what telehealth is? What do you mean your telehealth doctor was on call? What the actual fuck? She's so confusing. This is very main character Ambi. My telehealth doctor was on call. Shut up! It is a telephone service. That's so funny. Oh my god.
I noticed the issue. It was actually Easter, but I don't celebrate Easter, neither does my mom. And thankfully, my telehealth doctor was on call, so I was able to have like a really
Sure.
quick appointment with him. There was a couple
Sure.
pharmacies around here that were open immediately.
So wait, you have a telehealth doctor but not a PCP. You have a telehealth doctor but you don't have a GP, a primary care physician. You have a telehealth doctor but you don't have a healthcare team. We haven't heard about the therapy a hot minute. I think that one's fallen off the wagon as well. I think we got an introductory session and one session in, and then she said, "You guys, I'm not going to talk about it anymore." If Ambi's not talking about a thing, it means it's not happening. Period. I have a telehealth doctor, but I don't have a GP. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense.
Celebrate Easter, neither does my mom. And thankfully, my telehealth doctor.
Did her telehealth doctor also comment on her large YouTube following?
Was on call, so I was able to have like a really quick appointment with him. There was a couple pharmacies around here that were open. Immediately got my medicine. My cellulitis is at a very manageable spot right now.
Okay, girl. Why? It's been 3 minutes talking about cellulitis. Girl, I don't know. Sinful, good to see you, love. Maybe 3 months.
Got a small popcorn. So I got my small popcorn, and then I also got an icy. So
Izzy says ChatGPT is not a telehealth doctor just because you have the app on your phone.
we're about to leave the movie.
She needs to get on Anna's podcast. Also, I got a recommendation that someone's gone through Anna's podcast and has done like a deep dive on it. I think I might watch that. I'm not sure who they are. They just came up as recommended, but I think I might need to watch that.
But while my mom was at work, someone kissed her car. You can literally see the foundation from their nose and from their chin. Isn't that funny? So I'm about to take her outside, but oh my gosh. The movie we saw was Drop. My mom liked it. I thought it was okay. I thought it was alright, I guess. I also have to go take out my trash. You guys, there's a whole other rumor about I've opened wounds on my leg.
It would explain how you got cellulitis. And look, I mean, I don't care. Everybody is in a different meat wagon. And for me, I don't care whether or not Ambi has scrapes, cuts, wounds, blisters, like whatever on her. Ambi's legs will remain a mystery and I don't care. But I do remember a particular talking point from Erica and Brittany days. Remember when, I don't know if you all were here for that one live stream that Brittany attempted and kept delaying it, and it was pushed back like 4 hours, and then it was terrible because I was there. I was watching it live and it sucked. It sucked real bad. Look, and I get it, like live streaming can be hard, but it sucked. It was bad. Anyway, one thing that we did walk away from that live stream hearing about was Brittany alluding to wounds on Ambi's leg. Would it surprise me if Ambi had wounds on her legs? Absolutely not. It wouldn't surprise me whatsoever. And would it explain the cellulitis and the consistent cellulitis? Yeah, absolutely. Does it matter? No, not really. It's weird that she's decided to focus on that as a talking point, but okie dokie. Trash.
You guys, there's a whole other rumor about I've opened wounds on my leg. No, that is not the way getting cellulitis works.
It really is. Like, cellulitis happens because bacteria from the outside world gets to your inside body. That happens through, like, wounds and cuts and scrapes and, like, all sorts.
Like, I can't be Dr. Lynn over here because apparently...
Please don't. Please don't.
People just want to use Google to find out everything instead of me, someone who has...
What?
...lived this since I was 16 years old.
Guys, we don't know cellulitis like she do. We don't. We're all numpties. We're all ignorant. We're nincompoops. Ambi is the smartest girl to ever go. We don't know cellulitis like she do.
Like, I can't be Dr. Lynn over here because apparently people just want to use Google to find out everything instead of me, someone who has lived this since I was 16 years old.
Where does cellulitis come from, Ambi? You tell us, because you're full of shit. Bad vibes. Shit and bad vibes.
Decades, plural, decades of living the experience. No, I do not have open wounds on my leg. I literally can't. So for people who want things to be explained a little
She really is mad at us today. Well, not just today, but she's just mad at us.
deeper, which I can be like that too, a lot of the time really, yes, an open wound can cause cellulitis.
But you just yelled at us that it can't. That we don't know cellulitis like you do.
But you can also get cellulitis with literally, if you have the tiniest little skin scratch
A wound.
that every human has on their skin
A wound.
that you can't even see.
A wound.
Like, you don't need anything. The first time I ever
But that is something, Ambi. You're talking yourself in circles. I think you're doing it because you're mad.
got cellulitis, which was the worst cellulitis I ever had, I had to be hospitalized.
The best cellulitis. I've got the best cellulitis.
All I did was stub my toe at the age of 16 years old.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god, the weather outside actually feels genuinely.
I thought she stubbed her... Didn't she stub her toe? No. She knocked her, like, pinky toe on a coffee table in the old house, and that led to one bout of cellulitis. The phrase bout of cellulitis should not exist. My god.
So good. But anyways, sorry, I
As we just don't know cellulitis like she does.
just have cellulitis on the brain. This is why I don't like to open up to you guys. And when I say you guys, I'm talking about the people who are so fucking judgmental and spread so many rumors. Like, this is why I don't want to tell you things, personal things. And then
Girl, don't then. Keep it to yourself. No one's forcing you to talk about shit on the internet. Stop yelling at us.
But anyways, sorry, I just have cellulitis on the brain. This is why I don't like to open up to you guys. And
Oh, it's made its way from the leg to the brain. We've got cellulitis in the head.
when I say you guys, I'm talking about the people who are so fucking judgmental and spread so many rumors.
Why? Who have you been watching? Who are you mad at, Andy? You're very clear. Today you are pissed. You are mad at someone. I don't know who you've been watching, but maybe you should just... Oh, I don't know. Stop. If you're watching someone and they make you this frustrated and you can't turn around at the end and, like, have a laugh about it, girl, stop watching that person. Lala, thank you for the super chat, honey. Lala says, getting cellulitis in 16 but relying on telehealth for treatment is wild. Ma'am, you need those legs checked out in person. Oh, yeah, down 100%. Like, yeah, I don't, like, part of me thinks, like, oh, is that the reason why Ambi always wears pants? Now, I know that there's many, many reasons, and Ambi doesn't necessarily like her legs and doesn't want to show people her legs and whatever, that's her own decision. But, yeah, I don't know. Maybe like, a moist, damp, like, humid environment is not a good idea for well, you know what? There's lots of not good ideas for cellulitis. Ambi should probably go to a doctor and talk to them. Yes, Lala, I agree.
Like, this is why I don't want to tell you things, personal things. And then when I don't do that, people are like, oh my gosh, she's so boring. Why can't she just be, like, transparent with us and, like, open...
Girl, regardless of cellulitis gate or not, you are still boring. You are quite a dull content creator. And that's okay. We're a fan of watching dull content creators over here. You don't need a controversy every week to be interesting, just so you know. You could just, like, do something new. You were interesting when you started off this, like, 4 mini-series a week situation type of deal. But you also need to just get over the fucking fact that people are going to find you boring because your life is boring and it is dull and you don't really have that much to talk about. Like, it is what it is, girl. People watch you regardless and it's okay. But we don't need to be berated and talked down to by Dr. Lynn over here. It's fine. But just understand that people are entitled to their own opinions. And you don't get to tell people what to think. Cellulitis Lynn.
up to us. This is why. This is the very reason.
Okay. Is she going to come on and cry about being bullied and harassed on the internet now? Is that what this is leading up to?
Hey guys, so it is the next day, and this antibiotic that I'm on is kind of kicking me in the butt, and I just don't feel the greatest. Plus, I have an infection going through my body. So I am still filming my What I Ate Today video.
Wait, I thought it was just in your leg. We didn't understand cellulitis like you do.
But I'm gonna add 2 days in it because, like, literally I just feel so bad because it's not gonna be a good What I Ate Today video by no means. I kind of just, like, need a moment. Like, yesterday I saw my mom, went and hung out with her.
Sure.
Tomorrow I'm seeing my mom, hanging out with her. I'm supposed to be resting more than I am. I have a bad habit of, like, when my cellulitis isn't, like, at its worst, because trust...
Girl, you shouldn't be saying your cellulitis like it is a perpetual issue. Like, cellulitis should not be a chronic condition. Are you listening to yourself? The way she talks about it is hecticana.
Because, like, literally I just feel so bad because it's not going to be a good What I Ate Today video by no means. I kind of just,
like that amount of stress and pressure on your body and your, like, immune system must be insane. Imagine having your immune system consistently fighting infections. And again, I fully acknowledge that there are people out there who that is their like lived experience, and Ambi is talking down to all of you. That must be insufferable.
Like, need a moment. Like, yesterday I saw my mom, went and hung out with her. Tomorrow I'm seeing my mom, hanging out with her. I'm supposed to be resting more than I am. I have a bad habit of, like, when my cellulitis isn't, like, at its worst, because trust me, I have been going through it with cellulitis since I was
She's been talking about cellulitis for 4 days in this vlog.
in high
It's the
school.
most interesting thing to happen to her in, like, a year.
Like, I was,
Well, actually, probably, like, 3 months.
like, at its worst, because trust me, I have been going through it with cellulitis since I was in high school. Like, I was hospitalized in high school. Like, it was genuinely scary. And even just, like, a couple years ago, like...
You having cellulitis now should be genuinely scary, girl. Like, your body's not always just going to be able to bounce back. Like, the human machine is very impressive, but give it a break.
Like, I had cellulitis so bad that, like, my temperature was, like, 104.
Bye, Raven.
I genuinely thought I was dying. So literally when it's just, like, the infection, like, my leg is red, it's a little painful, etc., etc., and, like, I don't get, like, all the other symptoms with it, it's hard for me to process that, like, I actually have an infection inside of me, if that makes sense. So I haven't been resting as much as I should be. So I'm trying my hardest today to do that, because I know I'm going out with my mom tomorrow. And then I think on Saturday, my friend wants to pick me up, and we're gonna go hang out. So I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna cancel that or what I plan on doing. By the way, I was just holding Twinkie, and her little paw print right there. My skin is really sensitive, but yeah.
Cellulitis.
Hey guys, so it is the next day. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of, like, the spoon theory, but it's where, like, you wake up every day with a certain amount of spoons, and it kind of reflects, like, your energy and how much you can give of yourself.
Ambi's just hearing about this.
There is a lot more that goes into it, but how I...
Yeah, I mean, my understanding of spoons is in a, like, chronic health condition kind of way. What?
I feel lately is, like, normally I wake up with 10 spoons, and I'm able to give 5 of those to my fur babies, 2 of those to myself, you know, and, like, 2 of those to YouTube. It all is just, like, given in different areas. But I would...
Who told her about the spoon theory? Who? Girl.
I would say in the last, like, few days, maybe 4 or 5, I'm only waking up with 5 spoons. So I'm trying to be like, where do I put those 5 spoons? And YouTube has been on the bottom front here, which is okay. It's understandable. I'm gonna have days like that. I'm gonna have weeks like that. You know, I have mental illness. I have just every...
Voodoo, I'm so sorry, honey. I'm sorry, Ambi. Ambi's really explaining spoon theory and cellulitis to me today. This is... It was TikTok. We need to blame TikTok.
Next day, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of, like, the spoon theory, but it's where, like, you wake up every day with a certain amount of spoons, and it kind of reflects, like, your energy and how much you can give of yourself. There is a lot more that goes into it.
Princess Morbucks, I'm very sorry.
But how I feel lately is, like, normally I wake up with 10 spoons, and I'm able to give 5 of those to my fur babies, 2 of those to myself.
Sky, I'm very sorry.
You know,
I just needed to rewind it to make sure that I was understanding what she was lecturing me about. She's a professor after all.
and, like, 2 of those to YouTube. It all is just, like, given in different areas. But I would say in the last, like, few days, maybe 4 or 5, I'm only waking up with 5 spoons.
I think she might be confusing spoons with priority, but I'm not Ambi. I don't know cellulitis like she does.
So I'm trying to be like, where do I put those 5 spoons? And YouTube has been on the bottom front here, which is okay. It's understandable. I'm gonna have days like that. I'm gonna have weeks like that. You know, I have mental illness. I have just everyday human issues. But I'm not giving my spoons to YouTube as much this week. I'm trying my hardest still. I hope that you guys know that. But my spoons...
Girl, you made a 4.5 minute what I eat in a day video, which spanned 2 days, which is hecticana.
are going to things that is helping me mentally, and just I'm putting them into things that are just, like, helping me survive day to day. I feel like a cell phone that's only waking up on 50%. Like, it literally will not go above 50%. So I don't know. I'm low mentally, but I'm missing my mom today, and that always makes me feel like a million times better.
Okay, well, she found enough spoons for bingo, chat.
I'm playing for my mom because she had to go to the bathroom. I'm red. She's blue. I just won though. Yay.
Okay. Oh, not the loading. Not the
I'm
loading.
red. She's blue. I just won though. Yay.
What are we doing here, Greg? Oh no, I think it's working. Maybe not. Okay, well, that's fun. Ambi broke the stream. No, not again. Not all over again. Skip to next day. Okay, here we go. Here we go. It's fine. It's all right. Greg had enough of the spoon conversation from Ambi. It's all right. Everything's fine.
My friend,
Hey, Mick.
she was gonna come pick me up. But I think me even doing anything this week was probably a bad idea. Like going to the movies and then to bingo last night. I'm supposed to be resting. And I've just...
Oh my god! Butsy Slutsy's in the house, chat. Brooke, I literally said yesterday, I hope you're well. Hi. Good to see you, honey. Thank you so much for gifting 20 channel memberships. It's never required, and not at all, but thank you for your generosity. And I hope you're feeling okay. Butsy Slutsy, thank you for being here for 19 months. Slutsy says they let me back into my bank. Well, we just hadn't seen you or any fun animal facts in the chat. I felt like it had been a week, so I just wanted to check and make sure everything was okay. I'm glad you're well, mate. Thank you for the support. As always, that's never required, but always appreciated. And if you received a channel membership, please make sure you thank the fabulous Lord Baroque, Lord Butsy Slutsy for the gift. Thanks, honey.
It's also been just not feeling the greatest because of it, obviously. Antibiotics don't make me feel the greatest. And I'm sure this vlog has sucked, but it's because I don't feel good. If I had any other job, like, I wouldn't even be allowed to go to the job.
Oh, girl, you do not want to open that door. You do not want to open the door for people to say, yes, Ambi, oh no, you poor thing. You poor thing. Look at you. You're sick over there, and you know what? You can't commit to work. And that's okay, because you need to prioritize yourself. Girl, if only. Like, I wish we lived in a utopia where people could be sick and not have to go to work, but unfortunately, we don't. And you even talking about this is going to make me fucking mad. I can already tell. This is why Greg had decided to load on that tile, because it didn't want to... Oh, Greg didn't want me to hear this. Okay.
Come pick me up. But I think me even doing anything this week was probably a bad idea, like going to the movies and then to bingo last night.
Sure.
I'm supposed to be resting. And I've just also been just not feeling the greatest because of it, obviously. Antibiotics don't make me feel the greatest. And I'm sure this vlog has sucked, but it's because I don't feel good. If I had any other job, like, I wouldn't even be allowed to go to...
Are y'all hearing this?
to the job. The fact that I'm still trying to, like, go out.
Ambi has such an antiquated niche perspective on what the world actually looks like in 2025, doesn't she? Oh, girl. Look, Ambi, why don't you... Here's an idea. The next time you get cellulitis in like 2 weeks or whatever, why don't you jump on and you have a quick call with your bestie, ChatGPT, and you ask ChatGPT, like, give me 15 ideas to create YouTube content while I'm sitting at home and I can't go outside and I have no hobbies. There you go. There you go. Start with that prompt. See where that gets you. Because, girl, I'm not going to sit here and listen to Amberlynn fucking Reid. She's called herself that before as well. Lecture me about sick days. Girl, I am so tired of her shit.
And I'm sure this vlog has sucked, but it's because I don't feel good. If I had any other job, like, I would...
Oh, this vlog's been so hard, you guys. It's probably terrible. You probably think it's all shit. Girl, you do the same thing you do in every vlog. You went to bingo, you went to the movies, you went to bingo, you had a burger, you had takeout, you went to bingo. Like, it's the same tired shit. If you're actually sick and you want to take care of yourself and not create content, totally valid. If you're actually sick and you do want to keep making content, there's content you can do, right? You could build the Legos. You could do a, like, tidy with me. You could do a what's in my bag, a perfume fucking haul. Like, what's in my closet. You could do a lot of things, right? I get being sick. I get not having the energy to do that. But I think you're a giant fucking hypocrite if you sit here and cry about it when you've also been to bingo and you've also been to the movies. And then you're like, oh no, you guys, I'm so sick. I don't know whether or not I can commit to these social, like, commitments in the next day or two. Girl, just make the content. Just make the content. Just make it or don't, actually. Shit'll get off the pot.
Wouldn't even be allowed to go to the job. So the fact that I'm still trying to like go out, do things for my mental health, still film for you guys and stick to this schedule. It says a lot because normally in the past I would have just disappeared for a couple weeks, but today I need to rest. I tried to choose the more responsible route. I'm gonna do that and I'm not gonna feel guilty for it. And hopefully tomorrow I feel a lot better because I need to grocery.
Today you need to rest. Girl, we don't see what you do 95% of the time. I'm going to assume it's rest.
Shop. Sundays are the day where I do like the mopping because I like to mop once a week.
Hell, like set up your MacBook and your Switch and do start a Let's Play or something. Show us your Animal Crossing village. I'm sure they're roach infested.
I like to clean my bedding once a week, and that's Sundays as well. So we will see how I feel. I just want to say, like, thank you to those who are having patience because today my What I Ate Today video went up. And I've been contacted by so many people saying, like, I can tell you don't feel good. Thank you for still uploading. And like,
oh my god, these people. These people.
Like, genuinely, thank you so much.
Okay.
All right, you guys. Hello.
Oh my god, Marissa, hi. Did you know we don't know cellulitis like Ambi does?
Hello, it is the next day. I am taking my medicine, 100 milligrams.
Bye, Slutsy. Have a good one.
2 times a day. So I have an alarm set on my phone where I take it AM and PM. And so I used to take Bactrim whenever I would get cellulitis, but I'd get this really bad rash right here when that would happen. And like in my brain, I was like, oh, it's probably normal, like it's totally fine. Like TMI, but a lot of girls get yeast infections when they take antibiotics. I personally have never experienced that, but.
So what is this conversation about an antibiotic and a rash then? What?
I was just thinking, okay, maybe that's just like something that happens to people. Like it's normal. And it was the last time I got cellulitis. I mentioned to my doctor.
Do you understand what an antibiotic does? I mean, I barely do, but I've been very fortunate. I think I've been on antibiotics like probably less than 5 times, touch wood. Maybe more as a kid that I don't remember, but probably less than 5 times. You do realize an antibiotic like targets good and bad bacteria, right? And that's why I think a lot of, at least for me, why I would be wildly concerned if I were taking antibiotics like multiple times a year for something like cellulitis, where a lifestyle change would do me a lot of good. Just doesn't seem safe for the long haul, you know? I
was like, every time I take Bactrim, I get like a rash right here almost immediately. Like it's like my second dose, it forms. And he's literally like, that's an allergic skin reaction. And I'm like, what? So I'm like partially allergic to Bactrim? I don't really know. But I was just like, okay, I guess I should have like mentioned that before, which I'm usually nervous about things like that. Like I don't take medicine. I hate medicine. I'm afraid of medicine.
What are you talking about? It sounds like you take antibiotics multiple times a year. I don't think that's you being afraid of medicine. What?
So like any little weird things that happen with it, usually my anxiety like flares, but literally it's been happening.
Literally?
For years. So I thought it was normal. I don't know.
Okay, so you just sound like a fucking idiot. Sorry, girl.
All right, you guys. So it's been hours and hours since you last saw me.
Afraid of Medicine has been on 3 rounds of semaglutide, which are all injectables. Sounds like has been on antibiotics multiple times a year. Okay, all right, girl. Maybe we should... Man, this face. Maybe we should work on our fear, sure, of medicine. Let's go discuss that with a therapist. Maybe unpack that, because it's weird that you say that and you're taking multiple Hectacana medications, but... Meds no, but bring on the buzzballs and Delta 8. Yeah.
I was able to do my bedding. I was able to do my mopping. Everything that I normally do on Sundays, but I chose to do that instead of grocery shopping because I still have some things at home and I can always Instacart, but I wanted to do my weekly Amazon haul.
Oh, of course. What is this? I'm sorry, are these Nintendo gift cards? You hold physical gift cards. Oh my god. The waste. The waste of this one. Oh. No, you tell me why you needed to hold gift cards. 1, instead of just literally going to any grocery store. And 2, instead of just buying it digitally and sending it to someone. No, you tell me why this needed to be physical. Wait for the reason. What do you mean, wait for the reason?
Got 2 of these Nintendo eShop gift cards. I do not like to put my debit card on Nintendo at all. Makes
Holy shit, they're not even gifts, they're for you. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. That's actually so much worse than what I thought it was. I thought my dumb ass thought that she had bought gift cards for somebody else. I thought, oh, that's nice. Ambi's like got this for her new friend. Maybe it's their birthday coming up. Maybe they're celebrating something. Maybe they're playing a game together and they need like online access. Cute. Love that for them. No, those gift cards were for Amberlynn Reid. And instead of putting her card details on Nintendo because she doesn't trust Nintendo, but she trusts Amazon, that's weird. Instead of doing that, she buys physical gift cards from Amazon and make someone deliver them to her door. That's hecticana. That's insanity. This is why no one takes her seriously. Just maybe as a piece of advice, if you don't trust Nintendo like Ambi does, and you don't want big Nintendo having access to your debit card details, first of all, I think they're relatively trustworthy when it comes to banking details. Secondly, you can literally just set up like a PayPal connection and do it that way if that's a concern of yours. Also, you can just get like gift card codes sent to you. You don't need to buy the physical one. Girl.
things at home and I can always Instacart, but I wanted to do my weekly Amazon haul.
Gives credit card details to like Temu, doesn't trust Nintendo. That makes sense.
2 of these Nintendo eShop gift cards. I do not like to put my debit card on Nintendo at all. Makes me have a lot of anxiety. So I got those.
It makes you have anxiety. Wow, okay.
It was because I want to use it on Fortnite and I might buy a game, but
do you know what I do? I have a card that I use for like most stuff, right? So what I do is I tell my bank and I say, hey, if there are any purchases over like $20, just send me a notification. And it's really annoying because it's funny how many times you spend over $20 in the span of like time. But if you're conscious of it, less so. So I get an alert every time like the threshold is passed. It says, hey, just so you know, this card was used to make this payment. So I get a little alert. So that's really helpful. But also probably once a week, I'll like look at my transactions and be like, yep, that all seems right. It's not really that big of a deal. And for someone who has so much fucking time in the world, budgeting would come like so well for Ambi. I'm not going to say easy because I don't think she understands numbers sometimes either. But
Fortnite, I want to...
She's got the time.
...buy the Sabrina Carpenter skin because it's literally adorable. I got a pair of bigger silver hoops because the last pair that I recently bought were just too small for me. So I got this blue mesh long sleeve.
Oh, the mesh is back. Thank God, said no one.
I don't know. We're going to see how it works because usually I buy these types of things from Torrid. I haven't even tried it on. I don't know how it's going to work for me. I'm hoping it's super tight, just how I like it. But like...
Is this just Ambi trying to get into compression garments? I think it might be.
Like the right type of tight. The tight that I enjoy because that's the whole point of mesh for me. I think mesh is so cute. So if this fits, there's a couple other colors I want to get. So I don't have a bingo bag. I've just been using a purse if I decided to get one.
God, wait, hold on. It was literally like a week or two ago that you were using that bag that wifey got you as a bingo bag. What, it didn't work out? Okay, capitalism. Capitalism, ho.
It's purple and clear. I think it is super cute. And I also wanted to surprise my mom with something. I think she's gonna literally love this. It's a shirt and it says peace, love, bingo.
Oh my God. Okay, chat. I'm not an artist, but I am a hater of not graphic design, of graphic tees. There's two things I would like to say. One, I would hate to receive this shirt. Two, just engage with artists, please. Just engage with people who are committed to their craft, who can make beautiful things for you. just be nice to artists, because this is 3 different styles of clip art on a shirt. Like, none of these 3 pieces of art, the balls, the heart, and the peace sign, they were very clearly not made by the same person, and they are clip art. These are I'm not going to say they're not good, but I am going to say they don't work together.
This is literally her
Sky, it really is her.
aesthetic. I know she's
Peace, love, and bingo.
gonna love that a lot, so I'm excited to give it to her next time I see her. All right, you guys, so here's the weekly Lego update. I really like doing homes and such. I like the creativity of them. So there's a kitchen, a living room, a bedroom, a shower. I think it's cutesy. Here's the brand, because I told you guys I would show you the brand. So I did start another Lego in this week, but I want to surprise you guys with that one. All right, you guys, so
Oh my god, the oracle cards. Do we zip through this? I haven't been keeping up with the oracle cards. Oh Lord.
it's time for the oracle reading. The 3 decks I am using today are What's the Vibe, Life Happens, and Believe in Your Own Magic. So I'm going to edit out all the shuffling besides the one shuffle that I do where you see me pull the card.
Do a Terry instead. Terry, what's in store for Amberlynn Reid? What's the future look like? Just the near future. You know. Cellulitis and sadness. That shirt was $18. Why even bother, Sky?
So the first...
Not to say that, like, don't buy $18 gifts, but, like, I wouldn't want to spend $18 on that shit.
card is Salty, Bitter, Angry, Petty. Second card is Crisis. Third card is Stars. You can manifest your every wish. It's time for you to take your own goals and turn them into reality. Create that dream board. Wish on those shooting stars. Write it in a daily journal. Cast a small or large spell. The universe is waiting to give you exactly what you deserve, given that it's best for everyone involved. Keep in mind that you also need to believe that you deserve it. This reading
That book just told us she's a main character.
is about how I have gone through a lot in my life. It has
Cellulitis and Sadness is also a good band name.
been crisis after crisis after crisis, chaos after chaos after chaos.
Sure.
And it's created this. It's created this morbidly obese, BPD, CPTSD, anxiety, paranoia, food addict, like, who genuinely just wants to be happy and to be healthy and to...
Girl, I'm not going to say you don't want to be happy. I am going to say that what you choose to showcase on your internet makes me think you don't want to be happy. You always say that reaction channels are just haters and all they do is sit there and bitch and whine and moan and complain and this, that, and the other, and they don't seem to really enjoy watching your content, so why would they? Which is valid, right? I have already explained my morbid curiosity when it comes to watching these individuals, and sometimes I have more fun with chat, to be honest. We talk about plants and baking. Here's the thing, though, Ambi. If you were taking any of this seriously, and if you indeed wanted to improve your life and make some changes and be less miserable, I would believe that if you were actively working on it, if you were actively engaged with healthcare professionals, a healthcare team, mental health professionals, if we saw an ounce of transparency when it came to any of that, but we don't. And I get it, you've got cellulitis and you're on antibiotics and you're sad this week or whatever it is, and people are allowed to be sad. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is that after watching you for 6 years, we haven't really done anything to improve our lifestyle, and that is where some happiness is going to come from. But okie dokie. Anyway, Terry, what do we reckon about Ambi? What's on the cards? Aha! That's where that comes from. What's in the cards for Ambi? Oh, why do I always pull Wheel of Fortune? I got Wheel of Fortune reverse. Fortune Tarot. I still haven't learned. Well, no, it's not that I haven't learned. I just can't remember. All right, Wheel of Fortune reverse. Bad luck, disappointment, misfortune, mishap, and unforeseen setback. Oh, good. Okay. Well, that's what's on the cards for Ambi. I mean, make some lifestyle changes or don't, Ambi, I guess. But whoopsie daisy. You get it, Terry.
be loved and to love And I'm bitter, bitch. I'm salty that this is my life. And now, like...
Then make a change. Are you listening to this? Who watched this before coming here? I'm salty about my life? Girl, the only one who's fixing all of these problems is you. Get the fuck up and go fix. Go on. I get it's hard. I get she's only got limited spoons, according to her. Don't go get me started. Go fix yourself. Stop sitting here and complaining about how hard and terrible your life is, when for the last 10 years you've literally actively done nothing to help yourself. Go help yourself. Go on, get up. Go, shoot.
I have to fix it. I'm angry. Like, I'm the one who has to fix this. Like, I am the very equivalent of someone that I don't want to be. And it's telling me
You don't want to be the person that you are? I see no change. I see no effort to change. Where's the change, girl?
I can be anyone I want to be. I can be mentally healthy. I can be physically healthy. I just have to do it.
And you haven't. And I don't expect you to, girl, because mental things is hard and books is good for the brain. I don't see it. I was about to call her Chantal. Ambi, if you want to make change in your life and you want to use the voices of everybody who has ever said you're never going to do it as motivation, inspiration to go out and change your world, go ahead and do that, gal. No offense. I don't know you. You live in a different reality to me. I don't think you will, considering your history on the internet. I don't think you will. I don't think you're going to stick to a 2,500 calorie, daily allotment. I don't think you're going to go out and change anything about your lifestyle. I don't think you're going to engage with healthcare professionals because your telehealth doctor's always on call. I don't think you're going to make your life or improve your life because you haven't in no way. No way, shape, or form, as Ambi would say, has Ambi improved her lifestyle over the last, I'd say, 8 years. There really hasn't been anything.
Fuck the crisis. Fuck the chaos. Fuck the anger. Stop with the petty. And just do you. I need to, just preach and preach. Like, Amber Lynn, you are...
No, you need to stop preaching and you need to get off your butt and actually do stuff.
Capable of change. The universe tells you this almost every single week. All right, you guys, so that's the end of my Oracle reading. And I do want to...
Wow, I'm so glad I skipped those most weeks.
say I'm going to be taking a break from YouTube. I don't know for how long. I need a...
Oh, Mo, good to see you, honey. I hope you're well, too.
Mental break. I need a physical break. I need to rest. And I just need time to myself and time for just positivity and peace. And I need to just focus really hard on where I'm giving my spoons this coming week and the near future for how...
Oh yeah, spoon talk's sticking around, I think.
However long. But I hope that you guys did enjoy this weekly vlog. I know it has not been the greatest. My health is reflecting in that, but I hope to come back feeling better soon. I love you guys so much, and thank you guys so much for the support, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
Okay, bye, Ambi. Wow, that was hecticana. Well, go. Go do something. Improve your life, girl. That's just sad. But also, she's taking a break from YouTube, so maybe we won't see her next week. Who knows? She's confusing. Anyway, thank you all so much for hanging out this morning. I appreciate you all. I hope you have a fabulous day. Thank you for being here. For those of you on the rewatch, thank you for your comments, opinions, and eyeballs. Chat, as always, you've been lovely, and I've been Pulpy. Please make sure you brush your hair and your teeth, wash your face, get your steps in, hug a loved one. Don't be a dumpster fire on the internet. Take care of yourself. Maybe if you... I don't know. I don't even know what to say. Just be better than Ambi. It's not that hard. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it, and I'll see you all in the next video and or live stream.